Your peace is expensive, so stop giving it away for free. Anyways, in this video, we talk about the quiet power that protects it, discernment. So, hey, lovelies, welcome to Her Awakening. If you are on a journey of healing, becoming, and working into your feminine power, then baby, this space is for you. And if this is your first time seeing my face or coming across this channel, hey girl, I'm Eukaria. Welcome to another episode on Her Awakening. So let's just get right into the video. It is the wisdom to pause before reacting, the strength to say no even when it is tempting to say yes, the intuition that tells you this isn't for me even when you can't fully explain it yet. And before I go too deep, let's talk about what is discernment. Let's talk about what discernment really means. Discernment is more than just making decisions. It's making decisions that deeply align with your life, your purpose, your values, your peace, and your future self. It is the ability to see past the surface, to read beyond the words, and to see what isn't being said. And so many women struggle with this because we are taught to be nice. We are taught to ignore red flags. We are taught to neglect our feelings and what really matters to us just because we want to please other people. But here's the truth, right? Being a woman of discernment doesn't make you mean. It makes you wise. So let me tell you what discernment looks like in everyday life, in case you don't know that you actually have discernment. Saying no to invitation that drains you. If you can say no to invitation that drains you, then baby, you have discernment. If you can say no to anything that just doesn't align with your goals, with what you're doing or what you're trying to achieve at the moment, then yeah. The second thing is knowing when a compliment is actually manipulation. I get that a lot. Ooh, I get that a lot. And sometimes I just pretend. Just act like I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're saying, just because I don't want to force it or I just don't want to talk too much. But I know, I can tell when this compliment is actually not compliment. In fact, it's not even coming from a place of love. I can tell, I can feel it. I know this isn't compliment. This is just you trying to be manipulative and act like a good person. So let's just pretend. Since we are all doing pretending, let's just keep up the act. Yeah. The third thing is choosing solitude over toxic company. You can tell yourself that this person, that person isn't for me. I choose to be by myself. I want to be by myself over being in toxic companies and relationship and friendship just because you want people's validation. If you can do that for yourself, then yeah. The fourth thing is letting go of what you want for a moment or what you deserve. You know that this isn't what I want at this point and it's okay. You're willing to let it go. You're willing to let it be, because you know that there's something good, something great ahead of you. Even if you can't really figure it out yet, deep down you have that feeling that something great or something good is coming. And it's possible that people around you might not even understand what you're doing, but as long as you have that feeling, yeah. And I also want you to know that discernment is quiet. It won't scream, it whispers, and then it waits for you to listen. So if you can listen to it, then baby, you're on the right track. So now you might be wondering, how do I grow in discernment? Spend time alone. Spend time alone. I can't emphasize on the benefit of spending time alone, because silence makes wisdom louder. If you can spend time with yourself, you can sit with yourself, you can consume your thoughts, you can be self-aware, because you can only be self-aware if you spend time with yourself, if you really sit down and study yourself. So spending time alone and figuring these things out will make you grow in discernment. And that takes me to number 2. Pray and meditate before big decisions. And I'll say small decisions as well. Center yourself before choosing. Pray about it. You don't need to go into something. If you're not sure about something, you have God or whatever it is you believe in. You pray about it, you talk to God, you meditate, you sit with yourself. And this is where sitting with yourself still comes in. You sit with yourself and you check it through. Like I said, sometimes you really can't figure it out, but just sitting with yourself, just pouring your burdens to God and just saying it out loud will just help you in the journey. That's how you go in discernment too. The third tip is journal through your emotions. Don't just feel them, understand them. Yes, understand your emotions. It still falls down to sitting with yourself. It still falls down to being alone with yourself, because if you're not alone with yourself, you really can't understand your emotions. Sometimes you might just choose to neglect it. You don't want to feel it. You might just choose to ignore it, but it's still there. So if you sit down with yourself and then you understand your emotions, your feelings, your worries, your pains, it's going to help you to know what to do and what not to do. That is how you grow in discernment too. The fourth thing is to pay attention to patterns, not promises. Words can lie, but patterns don't. Yes, I am telling you, patterns don't. You will see it clearly. You will feel it somehow. The pattern is always there, and you can always mesh two together to figure out what you really want. The fifth thing is set boundaries and watch who resent them. Discernment reveals who was only there for your convenience, not for your growth. Yeah, I cannot emphasize on that enough. Set boundaries and watch who actually go against them. Set boundaries and watch who have negative things to say about that. I want you to remember that discernment won't make you popular, right? But it will always 100% protect your peace. And you're not here to please anyone. No, you're here to wave in wisdom. You're here to wave in God's glory. You're here to wave in opportunity. You're here to wave in abundance. So embrace it and don't try to please people. Don't try to do it because other people are doing it. Don't try to do it because you just want to fit in. Do not try to do it because you want to be among. No, there's no way I'm ending this video without saying this. Protect your energy, guide your softness, and awaken to that version of you that no longer settle for confusion, for chaos, for crumbs. Because baby, you deserve better. Yeah, you deserve the best life can actually offer. So that's pretty much everything I want to share in this video. If you find this video helpful, inspiring, educating, or this video spoke to your spirit, please subscribe to her awakening, join this wonderful and amazing community, and also leave your thoughts in the comment section too. I'd like to hear from you, and give this video a thumbs up so it can reach as many people as possible. This is her awakening, and it's only just begun. I'll see you in my next video. Until then, stay soft, stay rooted, stay rising. Bye.